Hey, dude.
Hey, man, what's up?
Not much. It's been a while since it's been just you and I, so I figured I would keep that going and bring our friend Matfrat into the threesome party.
I don't think that works that way, but what's up, Matt, buddy?
What's happening, fellas?
Uh,
How we
He
doing?
wants to be alone a little bit more, so we invited a company. That's not how
No.
fucking group sex
I
works,
think
buddy.
well, man, if you got two hands, that's a threesome. Um, yeah, no, welcome, Matfrat. We apologize it has taken so long to get you on, but you know how this shit works. You've met us.
I sure have. It's great
To
to be
your
here. Thanks,
detriment.
guys.
We were surprised you accepted the invitation after having spent time with us. Usually we try and get people in, they meet us,
Before
and
they
then
know
they
better?
don't like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it's all
Or
right.
they've met us in real life.
But I will ask the cliche question first. What are you smoking on since you just lit it? I know
I am
Johnny hates the
smoking
way I phrase
my
it.
grape jalapeno from joint custody, the one that I
Oh,
shared
right on.
pretty much with everybody during the Albrier thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Why did he just go mute? That's weird. He asked the question and then muted behind it. I bet
No,
you Captain barked.
no. What happened was I figured I'm going to use this as a time to sneak a quick toke. And then Matt Frat ended quite early, and I went, God damn it. So I was rushing back and somehow muted myself again. But I got to sample that. It is fantastic stuff, man. You did
Yeah, I
very
think
well
I
with her.
smoked. I think I rolled like a 2 grammer with like a half gram of fucking rosin in it.
Yeah.
When we were took over Stoney's back porch for a while, waiting for him.
Yeah, and then amazingly, Johnny is about to be here, and you have to disappear. That's cool, though.
Well, I gave him
Well,
word. And
affairs of state
Yeah.
must take precedence.
no, it was an honor for you to show up after having to drive that far to begin with. But it was absolutely a pleasure to finally meet you. And your wife is a wonderful person. But um, meeting you was a highlight. So thank
Well,
you.
thanks, buddy. It's great to meet you too. I even
Now,
got to
So,
give you a nice back crack there.
yeah, which is always appreciated.
were you having back issues, or are you two just having
That's after.
a moment? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was after. Okay, gotcha. Checking. Jesus Lordy. So we have
You
a
guys still
tradition
going?
around here. We like to ask people what got them into to growing. Like, what got you started down this path? How did you join this community? Like, bring us back to the beginning, man. Like, what got you led into cannabis from the beginning?
Cannabis from the beginning
Yeah.
was let's see, the year was probably like 95. Christmas.
I like
Christmas
the way
Eve of
this started already.
1995 is the first time I ever smoked weed.
And all through the house.
And all through the house. Actually, it was in the driveway and it was snowing. And I remember it was my best friend's older brother at the time. And we split one of those cheap little metal bowls, that you had the screw pieces on, and
Yeah.
you'd stuff it. You'd put it like I'd say a bud, but you'd put some Mexican brick in there, and then you'd smoke through it for a while, and then you'd somehow we thought that was gonna, make shit happen. But yeah, it took a few hits, man, and then I remember kind of sitting down and just being like, woof, overwhelmed. I'm pretty sure I drank quite a few times at that point, but it was totally different. And then basically went flat on my back in the driveway, and my friend's older brother grabbed me by my heel and was like dragging me back into the house. And I remember the snow falling on my face. And then I proceeded to eat a entire box of Twinkies. I threw up and all the cream came out my nose. It was magical.
It's fucking disgusting. You cummed out your nose.
No,
Cream.
just the cream.
Cream.
Just the cream.
Sorry. Just the cream.
That wouldn't have been until years later that comed out my nose thing.
Were you laughing the entire time the snowflakes are just
Oh
hitting you?
yeah, I was geeked. It was fun.
Yeah, dude. The best times ever. I love it. Oh shit.
And then as far as
So
growing, it was, when
yeah.
my kids became of a discerning age where you could be like, all right, dude, when dad says shut the fuck up, he means shut the fuck up. So
Oh yeah, like, old enough to keep the kids quiet.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I found the community through because I had bought auto pots from my local grow shop. And I was like getting ready to run these things, and I was just getting started in a podcast, and I punched auto pots into the what's it called, podcast search engine or wherever, and an episode of Crafting Canvas came up. So they were kind of my first taste into this whole online thing, and started listening to them. Got into their Discord and started talking to Badger and haven't looked back. It's been a couple years.
Yeah, it's been a fucking while. We've known you for quite some time.
Yeah, and you've always been very close with Badger too. I think they're one of the few people who can, in your words, just take him and bring him places.
Well, yeah, you just got to show up at his house. He doesn't have a
Yeah,
choice. Like, come on.
yeah.
Let-
We're going.
We're
Here's some
going.
weed.
Whose car we gonna take? Oh shit. So talk to us about your grow style. How did it start out, and how's it evolved?
So I actually started out in doing cocoa and salts, for sure, and I still do that, depending on what I'm going to do. Because in order for me to run salts and for it to be effective, everything has to be the same age off of that reservoir. Because I wouldn't do what Howling does and feed every plant individually and then go back and turn the water on. So, and then just after talking to you guys and stuff, I mean, I'll still go either way, but uh talking to Grateful last year around Black Friday, I got a couple grow boxes and have done a couple rounds in those with Build a Soil. So, I mean, I want to learn how to do it always. So,
You're just addicted to the hobby in general. Doesn't
well,
matter.
yeah,
You're just a whore.
Well-
You just whore yourself out to anything.
One thing I have heard about you, Matfrat, is that you do go both ways. Usually for pay, but sometimes you add the charity.
depending on the company, sometimes they do it for free.
Yeah, no, but I think that is a skill and kind of something I think more people should expose themselves to if they ever necessarily get bored in one style is try a different one, see how you like it.
Yeah, for sure. Just see how it works out. See if it's a bigger pain in the ass or less or
Do you have a favorite type of grow? Because I know you do it like what. So when you change up your styles and shit, what are you changing it up for? And like, what is your typical go to? Like, what's your fucking absolute go to? And what are reasons you stray from that? Then
so my typical grow or go to would be doing biowall uh substrate and then running Athena in autopots in the autopot XLs with the 5 gallons honor bags. So
oh, dude, Honor's got some nice shit, man. I want to fucking so bad get my big beds with one of his sewn fucking like 4x4 and the entire fucking bottom. Man, yeah.
he was making beds for a while.
Is he
And
stopped?
then yeah, because he moved his business over, and I know that he had a couple different sizes. I think he had a 2x2 and a 3x3 bed with a frame. And it's got to be like 3 years now. I think he quit making them, or he was just selling the last of them when I was starting to buy
Oh no shit.
the XL bags. Yeah,
Yeah. No shit. Is he still making stuff?
his website's still open, or not his website, but he's got a storefront on
Etsy.
Etsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, shop Coda.
Yeah, Shop Coda. Yeah. His fucking sticker looks like Howling. It reminds me of Howling so bad. His logo.
Yeah, and the reason I got into those was because of Mac Tech.
No shit. I just reached out to that fucking guy too.
Mac Attack rocked honor bag. In fact, Mac Attack sent me an honor bag sticker, and I'm going to now look fondly at Howling every time I see it.
Right? It does look like him, man.
Did Mac get you on Athena too?
No, he didn't. In fact, my first salt run, I ran Emerald Harvest, and I had a hell of an issue with pH. Just climbing
Constantly spiking.
Yeah, crazy. And then I
How
got
many
freaked
parts
out during my
is?
first grow, and I went to the old trusty trio. Next round, I bought a dosimeter, ran out of my emerald harvest, and then I'd already been in the community by that time. And Jay Saw, who I talked to a lot too, he was always on board
Oh hell
with
yeah!
Athena, so I jumped in.
So when we have him on this podcast, we can yell at him for starting on Athena.
Yeah, but it's
Not
not
that
like I'm
there's
selling
anything
it.
wrong with it.
Yeah,
I just want to yell at him for something. I just
sure. Shout out Jason.
yeah, shout out. He we'll get him in here to yell at him in the future. The how many parts is so Emerald Spire, is that a how many parts is that? I'm very unfamiliar with salts.
Emerald Harvest, I think is what it's called.
Emerald Harvest. Okay.
Dude, I want to say it was like if you use the entire line, it was like a 7 or 8 parter.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, I'd won like the kit
Yeah.
at a my grow store has like an expose every spring.
That's pretty cool.
No
Yeah,
shit.
actually, I won my first trading girl from them too.
Damn, you clean up from those bastards.
Well, you get paid to play, so
Fair enough.
raffle tickets.
You're going around strong arming. Nobody else enters. It's just Matfrat walking away with a trader girl.
The trader grows I like too now. In fact, you can do really well in small plastic pots, like number ones, just setting them on a trader grow. But you have to put like nylon. You have to weave nylon wicking in there before, or cotton wicks, like crisscross them underneath the pot before you put your substrate in.
So you're doing small pots with Athena in the trader grow, or are you
Well,
doing?
my first foray into that was when me and Gromy were trying to do that reversal, and my reversal didn't work because I started spraying too late.
How
And,
late
bastard.
did he start?
How many did I start?
How?
No. Like, how late did you start? At what point? Like, how far
Spraying?
did you miss your window?
I think I should have started spraying 10 days prior.
Okay.
I wasn't
When
sure
did you
how,
spray? Because like our reference from 10 days prior could
Well,
have been like when veg, 10
Yeah,
days from
no. This
seed sprout
is
fucker.
so I probably started spraying day 21, 24, and I probably should have started spraying around like day 12,
Gosh,
day 13.
I've never done one, man. Like,
Me either. But I've got plans to.
yeah,
I was
plans
going to ask that.
grow.
Well,
Well,
shit,
me
yeah,
and
we all
Gromy
got
were trying
plans.
to time it to go to
Time
the
it.
sun, right?
Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah.
part of the issue. You guys were trying to hit a window.
Yeah.
Are you going to give it another go?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about doing cherry bangering into some other shit.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's a real good plant. In fact, I just grew one that I was going to cross with the Space Station Gold, and like she's like black, dude. So I'm
Really?
really excited to try the smoke.
Fuck yeah.
No shit.
You should post some pictures in the Discord too. I want to see that shit. Or just direct me to where they are.
Right on.
I could have muted myself when I did that, but I didn't. What a douche.
I never do.
Yeah, I know. We all know.
You calling me a douche?
When you go
It's
to
like
attempt it, when
Yeah.
you go to attempt it again, and you go earlier, are you changing anything else other than that? And of course, the plant that you intend to do. But like, was there anything else that you learned that you're rolling over?
From doing all those small ones.
From the failed attempt.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have. I mean, you have to do your grow in its own time.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, that's
Can't
basically
rush
the big
it.
thing. Well, it's not. It wasn't even rushing it. It was like I was kind of waiting for Grow Me because mine got bigger faster than his, and then I just waited too long. I should have hit mine earlier because I think he was in soil and I was in bio oil, which is mostly cocoa. So like my seedlings take off like that.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah.
That is one of the most impressive things about cocoa is how quick those fucking seedlings look insane.
I had a really successful grow doing the cocoa top feeding the bud bread, doing a perpetual with just
Hmm.
water and the res for quite a few months.
It's a shame they're going out of business.
Yeah, I just saw that post like a couple days ago on Instagram.
Yeah,
Who's
I've
this?
I've used it. Cold War
Cold War
Organics.
Organics.
Oh shit.
I've done a couple cycles with. I think I've done a couple cycles like in bigger pots, but then I use it a lot in smaller containers if my plant's super deficient, right? Just to kind of get it to harvest. But it's always great stuff.
Yeah, like when I do the plants outside, I put substrate, do like a half a cup of Cold War, do more. So
Right on. Yeah.
I don't have to feed for, until I'm basically going into flower. So the first
Nice.
3 months of its life outside, I don't have to do shit.
Do you use any of the rooted leaf stuff?
No, I use yeah, you just had them on. You didn't give me a chance to listen to it before we did
Yeah,
this.
man, we dropped it 15 minutes ago. What the hell?
Yeah,
Why
I
didn't
said,
you?
what the
No, no,
fuck?
no.
You didn't listen to it? I listened to it
No,
on
no, no.
tapes.
He's going to recommend it, and I think it is something you should check out because it would be like it might be perfect in your
I'm
situation.
not gonna recommend it. I was curious. I'm not.
So
I don't
I've
have no right.
transitioned
I've
over
never
to
ran it. I'm not gonna recommend shit I ain't ran.
Well, okay,
the
fair enough. Good
Roots
point.
Organic stuff. Because I can I can get a 3 pound bag of the Roots Organic stuff in my grow shop for like $15.
So what's the
Interesting.
difference between
Veg
roots?
bloom.
I thought they were more of a like a KFR, KF, whatever the fuck,
KNF.
KNF, which
There
is
we
like
go.
like a marinade, a fruit fucking
Rooted leaf
cocktail,
is
right? Oh, is
yes.
that what they
Rooted
are
leaf
too?
is
I thought he was like more of a
rooted leaf
carbon
and
based.
rooted leaf as carbon is like they push carbon as a macronutrient, right?
Yeah.
But all of the basis is similar to KNF, like some of the FPJs and all that FPEs and stuff like that, except it's a lot more complex chemistry wise.
Gotcha.
Now, are those
I don't.
wet or dry?
Wet.
Yeah, see, I try not to pay for water.
Yeah, can't blame you there. But there's I mean, I'm not going to shill for a product I haven't used, but Howling has used it to great results, and he does small pots in the tray to grow.
Yeah,
So
maybe
it
next
is.
time I need to re up.
Yeah, I was saying it might be something interesting to like best of both worlds for you,
Sure.
since you do so many
It's
different
definitely
things.
something to look into the way Howling
Yeah.
talks about it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I was. I have no fucking dog
I
in
think
the
because
fight.
it's organic,
I was
though,
just curious.
the way
Because
Howling
I
talks
want to
about
start to fucking run
feeding
it
twice a
because
day,
I'm
you
that
should
curious.
just double it and do it once a week, or twice a week. Do it once a week.
Or you could just fucking throw a whole bunch of soil in a fucking pot and not worry about it.
If we were going to spend an entire podcast talking about how we could do things differently than Howling when he gets into his neurotic ways, my friend, I think we'd be here all night. The way
Seems like
he
a lot of work.
does, he loves the work. He measures how much he gives his seedlings.
I don't
And
know if he loves
honestly,
the work. I think he loves the hobby.
yeah. But
I would, dude, if I was him, I'd try to fucking push him. Why not? It's not like he doesn't have the seeds. It's not like he doesn't have the fucking organics. Just go. See how far you can push
I think
him.
he's doing his best to do that with lights slowly but surely. But the problem is he's got all of the equipment to test everything. So he's actually doing the scientific approach of testing and recording what happens. But I'm telling
smart
you,
people and all.
I can't argue with his results. However,
no.
if he gave me a game plan and he said, you follow these exact steps and you will get the same results, I'd say, man, I'm
No, I
good.
won't.
I'm okay. You do you, because you get great plants, but it's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's a
work,
lot of
like you
work.
said. And he does a fantastic job. But this isn't the Howling episode. This is the Matfrat episode. And
That's
you
true.
also do fantastic work. So what are some of the notable strains that you've grown or consumed lately that you really like?
Uh, This grape jalapeno is really good. I don't know about, dude, and all the Sunny tea that I smoked was really good. Like I'm
That's
really
what I'm
looking forward
smoking
to
on
that
right
drop.
now. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Other stuff, man. I had
So
a
is I haven't had any of this Sunny tea. So like, is this just the new
Yes, you
fucking
have.
tangy
yes, you
Tibaguana?
fucking did.
Yes, you have. You had it multiple times at the
Grateful
pop-up,
brought
my
it to
friend.
the Freedom Fest, and we smoked it there. And
So
then
no, I didn't smoke any of that because he doesn't talk to me anymore.
At the Freedom Fest,
Oh, at Freedom Fest,
which was
I
at
smoked
your fucking house, dude.
it? I wouldn't fucking remember.
I
I don't
don't
know.
think
Like I said,
that was
dude,
90.
like
I
I
think that
said,
was
when
91
you're in a
grapefruit
group of
because
people and they're fucking sharing all this shit, it's like, all right, man, it's fucking weed at this point.
that's
I'm
very
high.
true. However, I'm just saying that you have indeed smoked Sunny Tea because Gannick had it at both Stoney's house and at the pop-up. And
I remember. Well, what was in Stoney's jar?
that was Tangy RBX.
That's all I remember.
But
Smoking.
I also
Anything after that, I don't remember anything.
I had a pocket full of Sunny Tea that when it was you, me, and Captain, and we were driving, that got loaded up. And you were, I mean, not while we were driving, that would be irresponsible. While we were at a park enjoying
Allegedly.
nature. And you had
Allegedly.
tried
Pulled
it
over.
then too.
Yep.
Yeah, pulled over legally.
In the truck
but
that
yes.
doesn't run.
Yeah, well, dude, you're in the same club with me, dude. I've got a truck that actually does run, but I can't afford to pay the state of California the bounty that it costs to get it registered. I believe currently it's at $2,000 because I couldn't afford it when it was $1,000, and another year has passed, and them fees go up.
Oh
And
my
I keep
God.
thinking, and here's the dumb thing: you can get a non-op on it. But the second you get a non-op on it, you have to go through like all this more paperwork to get it re-registered, which fine. But I'm always thinking, oh, this next job, I'm going to be able to pay my registration, right? It hasn't come. So I'm just shooting myself in the foot essentially. But yeah, this state blows. Moving on. You've had Sunny T. It's fantastic. It's his coming drop November 5th. And we're going to have him on anyway next week to talk about. But I grew it. It was wonderful. Tangy is apparent.
So we're all talking about something that hasn't been dropped yet.
Yes.
You greedy motherfuckers, man.
I don't just describing what we smoked.
Shit. This isn't fair.
Not paying attention doesn't give you the right to step away from this.
That's fair enough.
But it was fantastic stuff. Do you have any? What are you currently growing?
Right now I'm just got what's finishing up outside, and I'm kind of finalizing.
You're finishing outside still? You haven't had a frost yet?
No.
No shit. We had a frost. All my pumpkins fucking died. They're dead.
Dude, I've seen some pictures of people's patches dying. It like Maddie Bloom.
No, it's getting
so
close.
sad.
Dude, Maddie Bloom just fucking like, all right, he took the crown. I saw his fucking whole. I was like, dude, how many fucking acres of pumpkins did you grow? I was ashamed. I was looking at my little wimpy pile. I was like, well, I'm not.
Did you just crown him this year's Pumpkin King?
I think somebody's gonna have to. It ain't gonna be me. I don't have the right
I'll
to crown
do it.
but
Hey, well, you're the you're the current king.
Last year I didn't chop the Rudy's old school red and purple chocolate tie till November 7th, and it had frosted 4 times by then, and it was fine.
Wow, how was that smoke?
It's real good. It's kind of a coffee, definitely coffee, chocolatey, but like super sandy. Like I should probably just take the rest of it and wash it.
What was the fucking blueberry you brought to my house?
That was Humboldt's blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin. Yeah. Oh fuck, man. Yeah. That was the one of the memorable strains that because
that son of a bitch was blueberry, dude. Like,
that was fucking blueberry, like without a goddamn doubt.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about when blueberry fucking rears its head. It's fucking obvious. And that one was obvious as fuck. So yeah, that is the only thing I remember from fucking Dumbass Fest.
Man, I might have a little bit more. I'll save some for next time I see you.
So I was thinking, like, because my kitchen is getting pretty close to done, I want to do something in fucking December again. So we might fucking try and make something happen.
You gonna let people in the house this time?
I might actually let people in the house and hang out at the bar and fucking. It's a little more homey when there's actually a house.
I know. It's
You don't walk through a
Can't blame you.
construction site.
It was starting to look pretty good back in July. At least
Oh,
for me.
man.
he does good work, dude.
You should see it now. It's freaking well, the front yard's tore up anyways, but it's getting back together. Now the question is, so I have the problem I'm having and why my grow is not started, because believe it or not, I actually did attempt to start my fucking grow, right? I go to start it and I have all these fucking plumbing issues, and my tent is right behind where my washer and dryer are. So I have stackables in this little fucking what used to be a pantry and whatever. So the plumbing is right next to this tent. So I have to move the tent to get to the plumbing. While moving the tent, I realize the tent is completely fucking damaged. It's like ripped. It's got mouse fucking damage. It looks like I had mouse fucking tore up the bottom of it, ate all that shit. And I have to like redo all of this plumbing. And in the process of that, I realized it's not just my plumbing issue. I have a fucking huge septic issue. So yay for fucking homesteading. So I had to spend the weekend making my house right, because I have had problems with poopy water in my fucking house and it doesn't have anywhere to go. So I had to fucking spend the weekend fixing that, and still have not been able to get my fucking grow up off the ground. Like, I haven't had a chance. I have a 4x4 that I can get going, but I haven't even had a chance to like clean the motherfucker, man.
Did you get
like,
it pumped or?
Yeah, so I had everything pumped. I have 2 tanks and 4 lines. So I had everything pumped. Like that truck was here, fucking pumped everything out. I dug everything up. Everything is fucking new at this point. Like, it's all goddamn new. My sewer lines to the everything but my tanks. I left the tanks, left the D box. Everything else is like replaced or cleaned. Like,
From
to the
between that and
whistle.
house?
Yeah, like the house and the box, and from the box to the D box, from the D box to all my leach lines are fucking completely, they're just gummed up. Like 4 50-foot lines over 35 years, because I looked and the spec said it was replaced in 1990. And the way that goes, like, you're fucking screwed after 35 years of not having anywhere for it to go and trees over top of it, getting the roots in. And yeah, soon as we found the first leach line and opened it up, water come fucking gushing out of it. It's like, oh yeah, it's been holding fucking water for a long time.
Gray water's the worst, dude.
So what's cool now though is I took a big ass fucking maple tree down, and so now the front of my house, which has the sun because I'm facing north to south, the front of my house gets all the fucking sun. Now that I've redone my fucking lines and don't have to worry about digging these up anytime fucking soon, I'm going to put some fucking raised beds in the front of my house and grow some fucking shit in the front of my house now too, and try to put my fucking garden, like, because now I'd have to worry. Like, I've already had to dig up my fucking leach field now. Like, I'm not going to have to do this again for another fucking, at minimum, let's say worst case scenario, I'm not going to have a problem for fucking at least 10 years. Let's say I run over a line or something accidentally or some shit. Like, but no, man, some raised beds are going to go in, and I'm getting that fucking north sun, and we're going to have some fucking.
I hope you knocked on wood just for the sake of all that
because
is
the way it goes for me.
Dude, I was going to say, Scorned X comes with an excavator and just fucking.
Dude, well, having that excavator was here because I had an old dug well. He filled that in, dug up a stump, so now I can like maneuver shit around my property so much better. And it was like I had to keep him busy. He was here. I was going to pay
Yeah, you
for
took
his time,
advantage of
whether
the
he was here or
situation.
not. So we're waiting on a pump truck. I said, fucking, let's take this tree down. Let's fucking fill in this well. Let's dig this stump up. Now I'm going to be much more. I can move trailers over here, dump trailers over there. And I can, he kept worrying about like, it's going to be muddy and I need to level this off. I said, dude, we're going to get this as level as we can quick. And I'm going to put fucking compost over top of this. Cause I've got that county ran fucking compost site. It's $20 a yard. So I go there and I fill my dump truck full, 5 yards, $100 of fucking compost. I said, I'm going to put that over top of it. And then I'm going to get a bunch of fucking mulch over top of that because they sell it for $16 a yard for natural fucking wood chip mulch. So I went and filled the dump truck full of that for $80, and I'm going to put that over top of that and put the raised beds in, and fucking Bob's your uncle. I'm never mowing a lawn again, bitches.
I mean, do you think that you would be inviting anything you wouldn't want into your garden doing all that?
It's going to be, I'm not growing on it. That's literally just going to be what I'm walking over top of and then putting raised beds on it. You know what I mean?
Right on.
So it's the same thing I did with the backyard. It's just literally
Yeah.
mulching a fucking pathway. The only reason I'm putting compost over top of it is to like level the ground out and then help get some organic material in there to leach, because it's like, it's starting to get like clayey bullshit soil. So I need to get some fucking organic material brought into this fucking lawn so that it can fucking like absorb the water and dry out and fucking breathe the way it's supposed to.
You're quite
'Cause there's
literally
just
creating an
walking on tree roots.
ecosystem for a bunch of beneficial insects. You're like
That's what
doing
I'm-
everything right.
Trying to, like, because like, all right, one big ass tree over top of your leach field is great. Like, it's gonna suck a bunch of fucking water out, but its roots are gonna go down and plug your shit up, right? It's not the greatest. So my thought was try and get this soil to be more like natural fucking soil, like the way regenerative farms do it. You know what I mean? Like, they put their cattle out and all the shit and all the fucking blah blah blah, and it's fucking great. So I was like, man, if I get some organic material in there and then put some fucking straw, not straw mulch, but fucking wood chip mulch over top of that, it's going to break down over the years and become this fucking just better than mowing, just like taking your grass clippings and then raking them up and then killing your lawn and then putting fucking 10 and fucking weed and feed. Like, I don't think that's how you run a leach field, man. You've got to get something to absorb the water, like, and a lawn just doesn't do it. So I was thinking, fucking, this is my way to fucking, I don't know, prove to my 70-year-old self that I did something right. So
There you go.
A shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna know for years, but
At the very least, it's a very inexpensive experiment, and you get more raised beds. So
that was a thing too, like
Win-win.
taking that last tree down, getting that stump. So now we're like, man,
can you use that wood in any way?
yeah, it's a soft maple, so I'll be able to fucking heat with it.
Oh, right on.
Yep. Fuck yeah,
See?
I'm gonna fucking. It's
Closing
already
more
sitting there
loops,
waiting
dude.
to get bucked up and chopped and split and put in the fucking
In the rack.
put it in that fucking woodshed. Fill her up, bud.
I just cut off a truckload of firewood on Saturday.
Did you?
You heat your house with wood as well?
Not exclusively, but yeah, I run a fire in the winter.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's
In a stove or
shit.
a
We
fireplace?
go through like 2.5, 3 cords, full cords.
That's still fucking. That's half of what I do.
Right.
And I run it like damn near exclusively. Like, I try to keep my fucking gas furnace off.
Well, if I had a stove in the middle of my house, that'd be ideal. But it's like literally at the far end of my house. It's not efficient.
So you've
I need
seen
you
the
to
shape of
answer.
my house. Like, mine is right underneath because it's in the basement. So it heats up the main living space. So you want to come get warm, you come out into the fucking main living space and you go to sleep. And who doesn't like it fucking cold when they sleep? Like,
Right.
except for my wife. Like, Jess hates it. She hates to be
Dude,
cold anytime.
Megan too. It drives me crazy. I would sleep with a million fans pointed at me, with the windows open in a rainstorm, and I'd sleep better. She's like, "Can we turn the fans off?" And I'm like, "No, I will sweat myself to death in the middle of the night."
That's my problem too, is I like to fucking tuck in and get nice and fucking cozy and shit. And if it's not cold, I'm just dripping. Like I literally
it's-
wake up in a puddle. I'm like, babe,
fucking dehydrated and shit, and you're like, "I'm
Yes.
starting the day off so shit."
Dude, you know, my wife got these it's like a round orbital fan, and it doesn't just go left and right, like it goes like
Oh shit.
all over like this. And I mean, I don't give a shit if there's a sweeping fan and the doors are open, sirens, whatever, trains, fucking freeway. I'll sleep through that too. But the fans are nice.
not me, man.
The
Well,
random one's nice.
I
And
used
like,
to
dude,
couldn't.
Johnny, get a muslin blanket.
Oh, what?
A muslin blanket.
Muslin? What
Yeah, you
fucking
won't be
howling
sweating.
tech is that?
It's not. It's old school, old world tech. It's like
Old world tech.
It's multiple thin layers of cotton, and they're all batted together.
Oh, dude, I have one of those.
Yeah,
When I didn't know that's what it was called, but it's the wildest thing because it will keep you cool and warm dependent on the weather. It blows my goddamn mind. It's all I
Oh,
sleep with
shit.
now. I just sleep with
Yeah.
that. Megan and I don't share a blanket because the heat difference is insane, right? Like she wants always warm. So she got me one of those, I guess, muslin blankets, and it's the only blanket I use. Like she got me so many backups. It's the only one I'll ever need, dude. It keeps you cool and warm dependent. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you need to be warm, it'll warm you. If you need to be cool, it'll cool you off.
Yeah, it's I didn't know that's
I
what it
got a
was called.
really
You blew my
thin
mind.
one for like my couch blanket, and it's phenomenal.
Oh,
It's probably only like 8 layers.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fucking crazy. I need one.
Yeah, dude. They're
Oh,
badass.
they're
This
Well, dude, I found out about them because like my nephew's running around in these overalls, and I like grabbed him, and I'm like, "What the fuck are these made of?" And like, asked
Oh
my
no
sister.
shit. They make clothes out of them?
Yeah,
Oh, dude. I'm just getting a robe and you'll never
Do they
ever
make
see me in
carpenter
anything else.
pants?
they do. I mean, if you got enough money, you can find anything, man.
That's fair enough.
I mean,
I just need to
somebody
find the
who can make a pair of
material
pants,
and
buy a blanket, dude.
yeah, buy a blanket and fucking sew it.
Make pants.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Oh shit. What dispo weed am I smoking on this time?
That's horrible to hear.
You know what's funny is it's called California Smokeland.
It says California, New York.
Yeah.
Why?
So I'm guessing the farm, because in New York you legally have to have a farm on New York to sell. Like it has to
would
be
hope.
New York grown.
I would
right?
hope most states at this point would have that it has to be grown in state,
that
right?
state, right?
I
That's a
believe
fucking
so.
plant.
You're not allowed to export technically.
Yeah,
Right?
interstate commerce is not allowed.
Yeah. You
So-
can't ship it to other states legally.
That's why
but
you can't put your money in a bank.
But so I'm starting to
Yep.
wonder, like, if you have a company in both states, where do they draw the line? Like, if you have a farm in both fucking states,
Johnny,
what's the difference where you're
interstate
shipping it
commerce
to
is
and
not
from?
allowed. It's illegal. Like, you
you
what they do.
can't. Yeah, you can't. You
They're not
can't
going to
ship
tell you,
it.
"Oh yeah, we just ship it over here from California. We sell it."
No. Yeah. You can't ship it legally. You can't technically drive it legally. Which one do you think they do?
I bet you they double back seal it and send it in the mail.
Yep. I'm guessing they send it
They make
or
Uncle
drive it
Sam
if they
do the
have
dirty
to.
work.
Yeah. Like it's intended, really. As an American citizen, you should.
Because here's what I'm thinking, right? Because this is the $100 ounce when you go there. By the way,
$100 ounce.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that expensive?
Is it any good?
Yeah.
That's like the cheap shit at a fucking dispo around here.
Our cheap shit
And
is like
it's
$40. And it is cheap shit.
Oh no, they go. I guess I didn't ask do they have a cheaper. I was like, what's the fucking $100 ounce? Because I figured, I don't know.
So you got bottom
Easily
shelf.
go through an ounce a fucking week. Easily.
Oh yeah.
I would I'm not, but here's the thing: is it's not bad. Like it's still like it doesn't look like fake bullshit. It looks like actual flour, which is what I'm after, and it is what it is. Like
I bought
it's
weed in
not
New York
terrible
at
fucking
a
weed. Like I've
dispensary.
smoked worse fucking weed. The But here's what I'm thinking: like that the sign says it all. The reason I think it's not that terrible of a fucking weed is because my guess is this was not New York grown. This seems like outdoor grown weed. And I live in New York. And I don't think you're getting this quality level weed growing outdoor fucking weed in New York. So I'm betting,
Could be
sorry, New
greenhouse.
York. And I hate to so I didn't say what dispensary I got it from, but most dispensaries, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you're fucking using Smoak-land, so it's Smoak-land. So Oakland, Smoke-land. It's fucking literally originated in California. You can't tell me this is fucking
I
indoor
think that's
grown
the
weed.
protective coating they put on
This
it
is
before they
outdoor.
sell it
I
to
don't
the
know if
county.
this will focus. This is outdoor grown weed. Without a fucking doubt, man. It's outdoor grown weed. It's quickly dried and it's fucking good. Like, it's not that fucking bad. Like, I've had fucking worse weed. So, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, it's definitely not New York grown weed from a dispensary that's supposed to have fucking. Anyways,
I mean,
If I was
California's got to
running,
find a way to get rid of their surplus because I know those
well,
guys don't make any money at all.
technically, the first couple years that they legalized, the farmers were required to destroy it, right? And so you got all those sad videos of farmers destroying their crops. But anyone who, I mean, followed that rule would be detrimental to your survival. So I hope not too many people continued that kind of line of thinking. Like I would hope that they would find something to do because the government regulations are dumb and they're hurting them. And they were
dude,
at that point they were legacy brands, right? They existed through medical. They were doing fine. They were employing entire towns of people, right? Entire economies of these cities existed purely in swings based on trimming, right? Like nomads essentially would come into these towns, and where they would spend their money was in the town for food and shit, it turns out. And when we went fully legal, that all disappeared, right? And it didn't all disappear immediately. Some brands tried and stuff, but when you destroy an industry with regulations and then you disenfranchise the businesses that existed in a market that was working, right? That our medical system that existed was actually pretty damn good,
And licensing
especially in
fees.
retro. Yeah, and then all of this in licensing fees and then taxes and then the expectation. I mean, for the first time in my adult life, I saw California lower a tax by its own accord. They had to vote to lower, or they voted to lower cannabis taxes, or I believe Newsom brokered a deal or something because they had taxed it too high in the market. But the problem is, we're like 5 years too late. So
yeah, man.
it's a little too little. So all of those brands went out. All of that craft disappeared, and what you end up with is big brands that are owned by former cops that get raided by ICE and shit. That send their stuff over the borders, right? Because why wouldn't they?
Right.
Dude, when you have a financial interest in anything, it doesn't matter. Legislation's going to get involved and you're going to manipulate the system. Like,
Or just money in general, not a.
what are the legislations on a fucking tomato? What are the legislations on penicillin?
Penicillin, there's a lot.
You see what I mean? But it's right.
It is very funny.
What are the regulations on penicillin?
Well,
can we not grow our own? Are we allowed to grow our own? Can we not Can we not?
I don't think there's anything stopping you from trying to grow your own penicillin
from
strain.
my house to my uncle's house across state lines. Am I going to get arrested for having penicillin? An abundance of penicillin?
No.
I mean, it depends on how much.
Well, that's true.
How-
If
Like,
you're
is he trying to
stealing
start a
penicillin
brand
from the
new market?
hospital,
Are you going to upturn the penicillin market and flood the?
Let's say I have one person's one human being a year's worth for one person, and I'm traveling with it across state lines
Yeah, that
of
should be an issue.
penicillin, right? So why is
Number
cannabis?
one, you should not be taking.
What's a
penicillin
year's
that
worth of
frequently.
cannabis? Let's say you smoke an ounce a week. That's 52 ounces a
52
year.
ounces.
52 ounces a year. If I was traveling with 52 ounces, what would happen right now?
depends on the
Why?
state. Depends on the state, but you're right. It's complete horse shit. In one state, they might shoot you. In the other state, you're getting like a fucking
It's
super
a
fine.
goddamn plant,
But
man.
you know what's crazy? In California, we have a huge amount of illegal Chinese grows. Now, I don't know about the current state of it because the market is so very bad. But the fine at the time was a $500 max fine for illegal grows. A $500 max fine, and I will absolutely commit that crime if I'm making more than $500 of profit, right? What's the incentive not to?
There isn't one.
I mean,
It's
other
like-
than being a stand-up person, right? Like having your own set of your morals, but you
What-
can't
what
really. I was going to
morals?
say when there's criminal elements into it, what morals are you hoping they don't break the rules?
Yeah,
Like
they're already breaking the rules. Like, look at
you
this.
I'm just saying like this all of this point is to that the government will create problems almost inherently by just getting involved, right? All of these new things that we discovered on like how to destroy a cannabis market, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Let
all
Uncle Sam
things,
take over.
yeah, exactly, give them any proof. But so when you do have these interesting things like Texas is THC is a serious matter still. But isn't like Delta 9 sold currently or was up until the
Jess
recent
just
like
came back. That Jess just came back. They sell THCA there. Like,
yeah, that's whatever all of this stuff. Like at this point, isn't it such a mockery of just everyday life that we should be like we should solve this fucking issue? Because
well, also she just came back from Texas and they still have like saloon town fucking like towns there. Like there is
saloon
still
towns, what does that mean?
like a town with a fucking swinging door
Wild West
saloon.
town.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
okay, yeah,
Like-
yeah. I was gonna be
like,
like,
they
well, don't
literally
most
have,
towns
like,
have saloons?
They're doing fucking longhorns through the fucking town, and
Yeah.
it's like
Texas is rough, man.
Yeah, dude,
Speaking
it's
of
like-
Texas, I do want to get onto a little bit of a Texas subject. Matfrat, you are rocking Outcast's tester shirt.
Tester shirt, yeah, it's our tester jersey. Well, they're
Tell
work
us
shirts.
a little bit about your relationship with Outcast, your testing, and some of the great stuff that you've grown of his.
So, I guess last year before the Raspberry Stomper line came out, I tested Jungleberry cookies and the Raspberry Stomper V2, and I guess when I was doing my perpetual, I definitely grew a pineapple stomper, and I think I killed something else of his. I can't fucking remember what it was. GMO strawberry, for sure. Didn't stand a chance. And then this summer, I've got a photocross that he did that he's not releasing, but I was like, fuck it, I'm growing this thing anyway. And it's Mendo times ChemD times London Pound Cake 75. And it's really cool. It's getting ready to be cut down here soon, too. And then I just got 2 new testers, and I really need to decide how I'm going to set these tents up because they need to go in the dirt like immediately.
how does he do his testing program? Does he do it like BGG, like where you don't know what it is, or do
Yeah,
you
don't
have
know
a
shit.
you don't know shit? Nice, cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking
So
cool,
we
man.
just make up our own names for the acronyms we get.
Nice.
I think I got the lucky fox, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Sorry, my nose was really tickly. I was about to sneeze my brains out.
Tickly. When you do ultimately decide between what you want to grow, Matfrat, what is it that you're searching for generally? Like, what kind of criteria do you need before you plant a seed, and also what are you really searching for?
I mean, I'm mostly after taste and effect. Um, that is paramount, but it's definitely structure something to keep in mind. Like I actually try to stay away from stuff that has huge colas. Like I prefer like golf ball size weeds, just because I do experience humidity swings like crazy, and I
Mhm.
run like a commercial DHU in my basement. I keep it at 55,
Oh, right on.
and I actually humidify up to 55 just so that it's always 55 out there no
Baseline.
matter
Yeah.
what.
Nice to have that baseline. With in terms of effects and um terps, what are you specifically searching? Like what's your ideal effect? Or effects, of course.
um, I mean, I like them all.
Oh, good.
I can
So then it's
tolerate
easy. You just plant
pretty
whatever the
good.
fuck you want.
But I mean, I like something that makes is going to make me feel high
Hmm.
or feel something or feel, where I can zone in on something, concentrate, or go to bed because I'm tired.
Yeah, yeah. You like to make sure you kind of have all your bases covered medically.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm big into like Trop Cherry's probably my favorite, but I also love like my Cheetah Pisses, things like that. So, like, I like old school skunk tastes, and I do like a lot of the sugar and fruit stuff, the gelato crap, but it
So
tastes
nice
good.
to mix them up. I mean, I don't agree
Yeah.
with you at all about the cheetah piss. I can't stand that stuff. I don't dig rancid very much either. But I don't mind it when it's mixed in. Like if it I just hate when it's the only thing you're getting. But if you mix in with like a nice cherry bangerang or something, that's killer. It's like opposite swings, you know?
Right. I
They
like
say
to go, yeah,
variety is the spice of life.
for sure. And that's what's fun about doing a perpetual auto
Oh, I'd imagine. How
grow
so were
is
you
like
doing it every 3 months or what was your cycle? Just when they were done and nude
I
plants?
was on a 3 week cycle, I think, with 6 plants. No,
Okay.
maybe no. I'm trying to do the
Take your
math.
time.
I know because I'm thinking
I'd
12
help,
weeks divided
but
by.
I fucking hate math.
No, I was doing 6 plants every 2 weeks.
Oh shit, okay.
So they were basically everybody was 2 weeks apart, and then by the time you were harvesting one, you go and start it and fucking throw it in there.
Nice little perfect system. I'm sure you
Oh
had it
no,
down to
that's when I was like, this is insane because then you get traffic jams. It's like, well, this one's not done. That one needs this. Blah 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 blah. I was like, all right, I gotta separate this shit and figure something else out. What I need to do is do a burst of autos, burst of photos.
Yeah, I could see that, especially with the way
Dude, I
that you
can't
like
make up
to
my
do it.
goddamn mind.
You just
Like
gotta
Oh
I
grow
yeah,
it, Johnny. You gotta grow it
I
all.
know.
Grow it, pop it. If it speaks to you, fucking let it go. If it
Yeah,
doesn't,
that's
fucking
the
keep
way I
moving.
always do it. Like it's organic, man. The way shit happens for me, it's just like, you know what I feel like doing is I'll just grab something and it's like fucking that's what it is.
Dude,
It's
when I
I
did the
would
joint custody
venture.
seeds, I couldn't fucking pick. I told my wife, I was like, you gotta fucking pick. I can't pick what I gotta grow. Like, if you pick it, I will fucking grow it. I promise. You know,
Well, she ended up picking very
put
well then.
jalapenos in it. Yeah.
So she
what makes the
that's one
jalapeno
good.
in it though.
Dude, it almost has like a bell pepper um kind of taste to it with like grape skins on the ass end. And then but the other plant that I grew actually has like a capsaicin kind of bite to it. I guess this one does a little bit too, but
No
the
shit.
other one has it way more
That's fucking
and
wild.
more bell pepper.
All right. That's unique.
Shout out joint custody.
Yeah, yeah. I had this Howling's Black Bourbon also by Joint, and that was phenomenal.
Was yours lemony at all?
I
Was
think
his
I
kind
do
of lemony?
remember that at Stoney's house.
Also at his house when we went to Howling's.
I don't remember it smoking it there. Some reason I remember smoking it at Stoney's.
I will take any memory you have, my
I'm
friend.
thinking of a different one.
Yeah. I try to black most of this shit out.
Jesus.
I did a
I love
coffee-
you guys, but I just like black it all out. Like, oh yeah, I'm a podcaster.
I'm all about the community. I just don't ever want to remember
just
any of you
don't wanna-
fucking people. Don't ever talk to me.
grumpy old bastard.
What a dick. Jesus. I often wonder if people think that
I
like
love
there's an
you. Fuck you.
I often wonder if people think there's like a nice one or a mean one version of this. Like if someone's like, "Oh, I got to bring them some bad news. Do I go to Rev or do I go to Johnny?"
Nobody ever goes to me, dude. Are you kidding me?
I would imagine that it would be
It's
way easier
obvious.
to go to you than to me.
No. My DMs are fucking blank. I won't even. I'll look. I'll show you.
I don't need to
The
see 'em.
last
Yeah.
DM I got was you and Flam and Matfrat. Other than that, I haven't talked to anybody in 2 fucking weeks.
Stop telling him to fuck off all the time.
No, no, I mean it. Fuck off. I love you.
I will die on the hill that you're the nice one. But okay, so you like
That's sad. That's true too. That is sad. I probably am the nice one.
you are the nice one. I fucking forgot where I was going. I wanted to talk to Matfrat about his taste, but he obviously has poor taste in friends. I do. Oh, I know what I wanted to touch on. You, I don't know if I want to declare you necessarily the winner, but you have a very strong resume for the man who travels to the most events. Events being an umbrella term for pretty much anything cannabis related. Friends get parties and shit. Because you have gone Chicago all the way to New York. I don't know if you've gone south. I'm sure you've gone somewhat south, but you've pretty much covered a good portion of the United States in events. You've actively left out the West Coast because of your hatred for us, but I understand as a fellow West Coast. I'm just kidding. But so yeah, what are some of your notable events? What have you really like? What stood out to you as been fun? Or obviously there's the obvious hash bash, but
Right. Well, dude, the first time I went to Hash Bash in 24, that was kind of I'd never seen a trap market before. And that fucking blew me away.
What
And then
is
you
a
realize
trap
it's all
market?
garbage and you're like, fuck. But it's like
just shit
where
sold out on tables.
like
Right?
$500 pounds,
Gotcha.
you know. And actually, there was one dude that had homegrown there, and I think all of us bought from the same guy. And we didn't tell each other about it. We just got back to the house and was like, "Hey man, I bought the weed from the guy from the weed off, off in the fucking corner. He had mushrooms too." And then like 4 of us produced bags. Like, yeah, I bought from that guy too. It was pretty funny. And that was the only flower I bought when I was there. And then what? Last year we did the scavenger hunt, man, and that was super fun because we ended up getting like $400 worth of free stuff, hopping around to these different dispensaries and stuff.
Damn,
There,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, it was fun. It took a full day though, for sure. And then
Everything takes a full day at your age, old man.
no, I mean you got to go to 12 different places around Ann Arbor. By the time it was lunchtime, I had to redraw a map of Ann Arbor and reroute us so we could go in a circle instead of be assholes.
Jesus. Instead
And
of
then,
be assholes.
Well, dude, I passed the same thing like for the 3rd time, and I was like, all right, what the fuck is going on here? Who numbered these stops? You know, pulling out my dad glasses, like, let's look at here.
Oh, that's so fucking true too. Oh man.
Yeah. And yeah, it felt like a wild goose chase until we stopped for these amazing tacos with Back Nine Bandit and just some hole in the wall in Ann Arbor. They were good. And we drew a map and then we figured it out. Got back to the house in due time. And then, of course, I mean, going to the Alabrie thing, September, that was fun as hell. And it was great to meet pretty much everybody else. There's obviously a few outliers or whatever, but you know, everybody that we talk to every day, you basically
Damn,
I can
yeah,
put, I
damn
can put
near.
a face to a lot of names now.
Yeah. Yeah. A fuckload.
What was weird was I was still able to hide my appearance from you all. I just wore a series of black sheets.
Really? I thought you were the one in the white cloths with the cone hood.
No, no, no. I
It
think
was
they have
funny
a
how much
pretty
he was
bad
layering up
history in
and
that
layering
state,
down, though.
dude. What?
I said it was funny how you were layering up and layering down. And I should have taken a picture of you with fucking shoes on.
I think there are some pictures, dude, and it was so funny because my feet were frozen. But ultimately, the thing that got me to break before cold or anything like that was the goddamn bugs, dude. I had to I was watching the Cowboys game out on Stoney's porch the first night, and I was cool, shorts, t-shirt, but I was like, fucking, I'm gonna go put socks on. These bugs are fucking terrible, dude. They weren't that bad, but as someone who's not used to it, it was quite a shock the first day.
Dude, when I went to fucking Missouri, you want to talk about bugs? They got fucking dinosaur bugs. Like, their bugs are prehistoric. Their bugs, I'm telling you, the smallest bug was the size of our biggest fucking bug.
That's
I was like,
because
what
they're
the fuck?
that's because they're cursed.
They
You
have
pass
to be.
laws. You pass laws to exterminate fellow human beings, and you get cursed.
I don't. Wait.
Dude, I lived up in Fairbanks for like 6
Missouri's the
years,
state that declared
and
that
we had
Mormons you
mosquitoes
could
like this.
You
And
can
like,
kill Mormons in Missouri?
at a certain time. Yeah, yeah. The
There's a
Mormon
time and place we can kill Mormons. If I go to Missouri, I can kill a Mormon.
travel back in time. Yes, sir.
I have to travel back in time.
I
Gotcha.
believe
I don't want to do it anymore. I don't wanna do
ceremonially
it.
it was finally rescinded in 1970 something.
It took
1973
that
maybe.
long.
It took that long.
wasn't that American Primeval show about that?
You ever met a Mormon? It takes a long time to get to like them. Fucking weird.
I
Um,
have met ex-Mormons.
Yeah, well, they're the best, personally.
I don't think you're an ex. You're a former.
What is it called when you're kicked out? An excommunicado.
This
Yeah.
is
I
a
actually know,
question.
but I'm not gonna.
This
I
is a
like the
question
answers.
for PBS.
Yeah,
The
you should tell us,
Ganjalama
Frank.
knows as well. No, it's very funny. I will mention that the reasoning being cannabis use, which is now
Yeah.
something apparently they're okay with. So,
Well,
yay. They got
maybe
money
some
in it
weeks in-
now.
So can you get rebaptized then?
Absolutely. See, it's not the same thing as Catholics. That's a common misconception. And I do like leaving it up to how evil it sounds, but you can get excommunicated and you just have to take the missionary lessons again, I believe. I'm so out of it, dude. I've been alive as a no longer in the church longer than I was in the church.
It's called a
But
withdrawal of membership.
there you go.
Google.
I could do it, but it's paperwork and I don't really give a shit.
We had to sign the same thing when we
It sounds
stopped
like they
being
did it for you.
swingers.
Yeah. No, but to answer your question, yes, it would be quite easy. I could go through the whole thing again if I wanted to, but I could not see a reason why I would do that to myself.
There's some cults we just don't want to be a part of.
Right.
Yeah, I like being told how to think. Anywho, let's get back on track of this crazy episode.
Anyways,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
every time you say it now, I'm just fucking destined.
I know, I gotta stop saying it. So when did you stop doing perpetual? Was it because you kept running into roadblocks and it was just like, man, it's becoming more of a bitch? Or did it kind of work out where you went through to where you had to start a bunch all at once and you're like, I prefer this shit?
Let's see. So I had like the original 4-gallon auto pot system, the square pots, and I had a 6 by that, and I could run 6 and a 5x5. But that didn't work for doing a perpetual with that amount of, or because I didn't have enough pots. So I had a set of XLs for my other 5x5. I guess I should start by saying I have a 5x9, a 5x5, a 4x4, and a 2x4 dry tent.
2x4, 5x5, 5x9, and a 4x4.
Yeah.
Is it all in one space, or are they spread out through your mansion?
No, they're all in the 55% humidity basement.
Nice. I'd live in that basement. That sounds like a nice place.
It's warm.
I bet.
And 55% humidity. Sounds
And
wonderful
full of cannabis
for
plants.
like
Why you guys are focusing on the weird
Yeah.
issue?
Well, no, it's because like lights out, I run like a single oil fin heater. And so I do pump heat just so I don't have to deal with condensation issues, dew points and things.
just one single. So how much space are you operating in then?
In the
Is it
basement,
similar? Did you ever come into the fucking lounge when you were here to my grow
not
room?
into the lounge, I don't think.
You never saw my grow space while you were here? We hung
No.
out in the barn in the yard the whole fucking time. And then me and
Yeah.
my wife started fucking fighting. So we fucking didn't spend much time in the house.
I mean, it's probably about 700 square feet. But I mean, I got basement shit in there too. So, which is not a discussion I want to get in with my wife. I have to
So
stream
700 square feet, that's not fucking terrible for a fucking single oil fin.
Oh, no. Each tent has its own. And it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh,
like, I
Jesus
do
Christ.
controls. So, a lot of these systems that people like do, like, I can just.
Your electricity bill in my state would be astronomical.
No.
Oh, I imagine New York, I assume, works similar to California in the energy.
Yeah, I
bills.
can't. I wouldn't be able to afford. I have to keep the space itself like a lung room kind of deal. I
I
couldn't
have
afford
gas
to do
too.
each
So,
tent
like,
individually.
my-
Well, you don't got to
natural-
tell us your personal problems, Matt.
I have a hemorrhoid. Now that we've established this and we've established we're friends, we're good. You have natural gas?
yeah. Like,
So
furnace.
that is, yeah, natural gas, not propane.
Correct. Like,
Yeah, natural gas is a little cheaper, so that is easier because I'm on propane. So like, I try not to fucking. I have
Use
to
gas.
balance how much propane I fucking burn versus how much electricity, and it's fucking weird, man. I'm telling you, at one point it was literally on the budget plan was $970 a month was my budget plan for the year.
$900 a month for what?
Just electricity. Just
Oh,
electricity.
I was hoping you were saying
$970.
propane.
No, that was a separate bill, which was like fucking $300 a month at that point.
Your bill for propane and propane accessories.
Damn it, Bubby.
I mean, summer with the AC running, which is electric, and the three big lights going basically. Because my 4x4 is a veg tent, I have like three lights in there, and I can move them around and shit.
Adjustable heights. Right on.
Yeah, and then yeah, but I think the worst it's been is like 375 my electric.
God damn it. I gotta get out of this state. There's no fucking point. There's no point anymore.
Well, you need to set yourself up so you can write all that shit off.
Well, here's the thing too: is I'm not getting out from underneath this fucking shithole anymore. Why put all this work into this place for somebody else to fucking benefit off of it? I'll never get my fucking sweat equity out of fucking having the septic replaced just now. That's not going to be of any value to anybody fucking buying a house. Like, oh yeah, no. They're going to say, does it work? Yeah. Good. It's supposed to. Like, Just sucks. So, well,
They're making all our septic people upgrade their tanks. It's pretty terrible. It's costing like retired people like $12,000.
making them
Really?
upgrade their tanks to what, plastic?
Yeah, like
From
a
the
different
concrete?
kind of an approved
Yeah.
septic.
Amazing how these manufacturers of these pieces of equipment have somehow justified
They probably pushed the
legislation.
legislation.
Uh-huh. It's so fucking weird how that happens. Yeah.
I've never lived in a place that's had septic.
I don't have septic,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, there's.
some of our town does.
I know. I mean, like I'm familiar with it. I've just never experienced it
Been there
firsthand. It's
yourself?
always been
Yeah.
It's always been sewers and city works.
That would be, dude, that would be like, that is the one problem being on your own, like homesteading wise, like dealing with your own shit is like
Well, yeah,
one of the biggest.
realistically,
Water and dealing with your shit is the biggest concern you literally have to think about when you're
Yeah.
fucking like,
well, and you don't
your
have
health.
you don't have
At
the
least it's your
privilege.
shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Not originally.
bad.
Like, this thing's backed up for 35 years. I've only owned it for 7.
You didn't. That's true.
It's broken
but I will
down
say
by now. Your shit took over.
Yeah, I would hope.
The-
But fucking Jesus.
the Johnny bacteria is won out.
Yeah.
Much
You got the
like
cover
How
over
long?
Germany.
How long does Hep A live in fucking? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Want to know? Some
Don't
answers.
put it in your mouth.
Well, you shovel it and try not to have it in your mouth.
Oh fuck.
Oh, dude.
Do you see my weekend? Do you see my weekend?
You know
I
that
can
when
see
that
the
happens,
glob
you're
up there.
supposed to like
Mhm.
get shots and shit, right? Like if you ever go below, is it like below your ears in sewage, you're supposed to go to the hospital to get shots.
Oh yeah, if you go swimming in it, I imagine, yeah.
Oh.
No, I think the theory is if you get it anywhere near your fucking face, dude, it's not good shit.
Oh.
You don't want it in your orifices.
yeah.
No, don't
One way,
swallow it.
brother. Unless you're in Germany, I heard they have different rules. That's for our buddy Klaus.
9.
Probably hit you with a hose
and
after the
Gromy.
ride.
Well, I think Gromy's back by the time this airs. And I'm in Big Bear, so I won't give a shit. You guys can't find me. I'll be in the mountains playing Jeremiah Johnson. That was the only mountain man that movie I could think of. No one. Rest in peace,
Nope.
Robert Redford. Really, Rob? Yeah, thank you, Matfrat. Thank you for being a man of class.
I don't do much with TV.
It's not
TV,
This
you
is classic
son of a
cinema, sir.
bitch. You goddamn.
It's
You
what?
did that to annoy me. Classic cinema. It's Robert Redford with a red beard. That's all you need to
Butch
know.
Cassidy
What's the
days.
difference
Yeah.
between cinema and TV?
Well, one's a film, one's a TV show.
Oh, so the
Cinema is just a
orifice in which-
fancy ass word.
the
for
orifice in
movie.
which is projected to your eyes.
I don't
The
try that
production
again.
value, dude.
Yeah, the production value, the way
For the
it's
time.
shot, generally
Yeah.
bigger budgets,
Oh my god.
more talent. Usually, now I guess nowadays it's different. You know what? Nowadays there's no difference because neither of them make any money.
I guess I just don't
But dude, like the
understand
Brady
it if
Bunch,
it's
which
not
was-
on
when did the
YouTube.
Brady Bunch stop.
The Brady Bunch, I don't know when it stopped, but it went far later than
80s.
most people remember.
Yeah, but I
80s.
mean that show was like totally scripted. Like it was annoyingly like, those like 50s taglines like, gee, golly gee, Dad, and I
Oh,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
wanna come
Oh
to the
man,
park."
it's so funny.
I was
Every
going to
show
be
you
like,
watch,
well, yeah, it
every
is a TV show. I would hope they had a
television-
script.
Yeah, every television
movies
show,
weren't
it's
like
that
that.
same thing. It's that same way. You're
You're
just
right.
waiting
It
for
was-
somebody to laugh,
it was-
and you're just there's
was
no
like a
look.
talent
There's none
level
of
of
this.
writing.
There's no people interrupting people. It's all that fucking.
Yeah.
It's wait for the next person to say their line. Wait for you to say your line, and then wait for the person to laugh, and then wait for
Right.
this. And it's like when you finally fucking hear all the script, it's like,
Have you ever seen a clip of any TV show without the laugh lines or without the laugh
And that's-
soundtrack?
That's what I was
It
saying.
is horrid. It is so like I feel so
Well, they
bad. Like
pause for the laugh track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when there's nothing, it's like I absolutely get that the benefits of doing that for a living are insane, right? You get things that I could only dream of. However, how do you take yourself seriously when you're pretending to do something and then you're just like, now wait for fake laughter? Like, you gotta go home feeling like the biggest fraud on the fucking planet, man. Like,
That would
that's rough.
swallow my soul, man. I feel
Oh, dude,
so
for
bad for
sure.
these people. And then, like, here's the
Well,
thing: is
don't. They're making
they
millions.
try to make these. Well,
Yeah. I know. I'm
As
joking.
long as they can manage their fucking mental
Dip
better
well,
than I
yeah.
fucking could, bad. Good for you, but
I
couldn't
is.
manage my mental that well. I don't manage my mental well, and I'm fucking dealing with normal shit.
Well, they do say it's significantly easier with money. I'm willing to take that bet, but we'll never know. To
I
get
don't
onto a better topic so that we don't spend time fucking circle jerking depression.
Too much therapy.
You have a significant amount of board games above your head. Are you a huge board game fan, or are you just a collector?
No, I'm a pretty big fan. I
What's
definitely have
some of your favorite currently?
currently. Dead of Winter's pretty fun, which is like this one, I think.
Okay,
And then this Starfarer's Catan right here is a fucking blast too.
right on. I have not played either of those. I will have to check them out.
And then we have like we play like a made up game of 4-person canasta pretty religiously as a family, and it becomes like a combat sport after a couple hours of sitting around playing hands. And
That's
then
cool.
we play a lot of Rummy Cub too, the tile rummy game, where you get to fuck
Okay.
with other people's tiles, because that's always a blast.
I have not played that either.
It's
Sounds
fun.
fun. I tried to talk Gromy into doing a board game night at the pop up, but of course we were so short on time that we spent all our time smoking pot and hanging with our friends like nerds. We should have been playing board games inside. But next year at his pop up in Maine, I'm hoping that since we're going to be camping, that we can play some board games. Because you know what they say, playing board games in the dark, best experience you can ask for.
Dude, doesn't everybody have a festival set up where you just throw like those 4 totes in the fucking car and you go?
No,
Nope, I
Two
think that
tents,
might be just you.
canopy, fucking stove. Shit.
Oh yeah, of course.
I hope we go camping.
I
It'll be
am
fun.
this fucking close, but turns out the truck needed a transmission. So, and here's the thing: is I'm going to Letchworth this fucking weekend. So as this comes out on, remind me to do that. As this comes out on Sunday, I'm gonna be in fucking Letchworth, and my truck is still sitting in the place where I parked it at the fucking place that's doing the transmission. So I don't think I'm leaving with it. So this is future Johnny saying I'm miserable right now because we slept in a tent on the ground all fucking weekend because my truck wasn't ready.
I'm assuming that
Yay.
Levin. Did he say Lechenworth?
Letchworth?
Letchworth is a place to go camping.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fucking like mountain to climb.
How wonderful!
And
We're both going to the mountains
turns
this
out,
weekend. You son of a bitch! How
dude,
cool!
The fucking website literally says like this weekend and maybe the next weekend or the next 3 weekends within, like, we're hitting it prime fucking season to see the tree colors and all the shit. Like, it's gonna be packed, I'm sure, this weekend, which sucks, but we're gonna fucking just go climbing, experience fucking nature, and burn one Rev style every fucking where we go, and
Hell yeah! I will be copying you, but
probably bump
Big
uglies
Bear on-
somewhere in nature. We owe it to
Dude,
ourselves.
I
is
certainly
Big
hope
Bear,
so.
is that east of Stockton?
Stockton is north of me. Big Bear is east of me, so it's in the San Bernardino Mountains. So it's out in San Bernardino, kind of like Apple Valley area, desert,
I feel like I've
basically.
been to Big Bear before.
There's a couple ski places in there, and there's like Lake Arrowhead, Big Bear Lake, Holcomb Valley, which is where I'm kind of the area I'm staying at. So it's gonna be fun. Get to take my
You know
dog.
what? Maybe I drove through there on the way to Big Trees.
I think you're thinking further north. This is
I'm definitely thinking further north.
yeah, this is so we won't get into the specifics of how to get to Big Bear. Nobody gives a shit. But yes, next year, even if you're sleeping in a tent, Johnny, we will be playing board games by lantern light.
No, we won't.
You fucking will. I will force your ass to do it. I get one a year where I get to force it. It's like a shitty marriage where I get one date a year and I get to pick. And I'm picking. No, I'm just kidding. I can't keep going with this lock.
No, he wants to play in the truck top camper. We can all get up in there and play.
He wouldn't let me in there. He said too many bad things would
All
happen.
All right. I will agree to one game in the camper with the 3 of us, maybe 2 others, and it has to be Ouija.
Oh, I'll play that game. Only
I
if
got
I
a
get
different
to do the
game.
pieces first.
You get about 6 of us in that camper. We shut that door. We play a little different game.
Hide the pee-pee?
Who's in my mouth?
Who's who? Okay, Johnny, we have to hit him with the questions. It's time to hear him take my side on everything.
Ain't no way. I've already asked him. I just don't remember his answers. He's already told me how he would answer these. What's your favorite grapefruit? I mean, no, wait. How does this go again? It's been so long.
You just did it. You literally in the episode that came out today, you did it. Also, your favorite grapefruit?
I don't know.
That's because BGG said grapefruit. What's your favorite fruit and why is it an apple?
No, that's the third one. Come on, get it right.
I
man.
know. I'm trying
What's
to give
the
you
first
there you go.
seed? What's the first seed you ever planted, and why was it an apple seed?
I think the first seed I ever planted actually was not an apple seed, but I think I did like a soybean in first grade. I must have been somebody
Soy
else's
or
reason
lima?
gave that answer. And we must have been in the same school system or something. I don't know.
I think it's a
Yeah.
pretty good one. Mine was also school related, but I'm sure it was whatever teacher grabbed whatever teaching packet or whatever, like what recommendation.
Did you grow up in Amish country?
Me?
Yeah, sure. It's only talking about me. There ain't no
Yeah, you
Amish.
grew
No, you grew up in Mormonville.
Nah, man. Like my
Mormonville,
dad
that's
worked
funny.
for DoD contractor. I moved around a lot until I landed in Ohio when I was like 12. You know?
So yeah,
And then I was like the second kid of like 6. So like nobody paid attention to me. So I basically ran around setting dumpsters on fire on the west side of Cleveland. And
When you were enlisted, did you move around a lot?
yeah, I did Louisiana. I lived in South Korea for 13 months. And then
dude, I almost did that Korea tour.
Damn,
I had
so
a kid,
you're
then-
well traveled. You had a
Yeah,
kid that
13
you got out of
years, yeah.
South Korea?
Say what?
Yeah, I actually wrote I wish I had gone to South Korea. Like in hindsight, I missed that tour because I had a kid in like just got back from Iraq, so I wrote the general a letter, and he fucking deleted my orders. So I stayed at Fort Drum for a little longer. Had another
Well, dude,
kid.
like if you're gonna stay in, it's the way to get to where you want to go because you get like base of preference doing a short tour like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to go to Alaska, but
Oh,
dude, they race horses in South Korea 50 weeks out of the year. Like they don't race horses the week of Christmas and like the Chinese New Year or something like that. And we used to go to the horse track all the time. It was fun.
No shit.
it does sound fun.
What's
then
your
the
favorite
first-
pie? And why is it apple pie?
So My favorite pie is not apple pie.
God
My
damn it, dude.
favorite pie is actually I'm a slut for pumpkin pie, and I'll tell you why. Because when I was a kid and my parents got divorced, I we were like having
I
fucked
was
up
gonna say
Thanksgiving.
secretly because you're a white chick.
No. We were
It
having
ain't no
like fucked up
secret.
Thanksgiving. And I tried to like normalize it by
Mm-hmm.
making like trying to make pumpkin pie, but I'm a kid, so I get the fold up dough shit that you unwrap, or no, I think maybe they were the preloaded pans, so you just mix the shit up and deal them in there. And I accidentally left a paper in one and like served it up to the family. You can't see the fucking paper. We like serve it up and everybody starts eating, and then they realize that there's like a fucked up pumpkin, or there's a piece of paper in the pumpkin pie.
Oh
And
no,
like,
how funny.
well, so ever since then, like, I've dedicated myself to like perfecting how to make a fucking pie. And I only do it
So
once a year for Thanksgiving, and I bang through and I make like 6 to 8 fucking pies once a year.
wow.
And
How do
I make
you
like half pumpkin because I fucking love it.
how
I
do
don't do all the
you
Starbucks drinks and shit like that, but I'll eat the fucking pie.
I support it. How do you rate? How do you rank your like? What kind of pumpkin pie are you going for? Are you going for the classic Thanksgiving pumpkin pie, or are you trying some of these new age Alabrije claims as a pumpkin pie, but is really butternut squash pie?
No. I like a nice, firm, heavy custardy, like you could carve into it.
I gotcha.
Next.
Now I can dig it. That's a good answer. And importantly, you use pumpkin, I assume.
Yes, and
Yeah.
actually, the wife usually grabs a couple from the stand. We roast them and puree them, and
Oh,
sometimes
really?
we
Because I
use
know
them
a
fresh.
guy. I know a fucking guy who's great pumpkin grower. Fucking Maddie Boom, show off, motherfucker.
You need the small sugar pumpkins.
Really?
Yeah,
Do they not have
I guess
seeds
you
in
could
them?
use the biggest pumpkin you want to use, like a Cinderella pumpkin, like in pie. I think I might be wrong. Actually, you might want to ask fucking Stoney. I'm full of shit.
Dude,
Don't listen to me.
I don't want to ask Stoney. We'll have a fucking 2-hour
Oh
episode
my
about
god,
pumpkins.
pumpkin pie edition, dude. I mean, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Put that
It
in your
is.
calendar.
And as it turns out, I got a shit ton of pumpkins. I had fucking weird ones too, man, that I didn't ever expect to get weird anything out of these because I didn't
Also,
expect to
I've
ever
a
grow anything.
forgotten point, but Thanksgiving is our favorite holiday. Mine, I mean.
How do you do your turkey?
I
Eat
do not
bacon.
cook a turkey in a year anymore. No. I go to too many different Thanksgivings on the day that I don't have time to do. Just Megan and I, in the morning, we have to go to her sister's in South San Diego County. And then I usually then go to my parents in South Orange County.
Yeah, you don't
And
have
on
kids.
Thanksgiving, it is not a fun drive. Yeah, I don't have kids, so I'm the one driving. And
Different. Yeah, you
Christmas
gotta
is
Is
travel.
even
it
worse,
legal?
dude.
Is it legal to fry a turkey in California? Because that only takes like 45 minutes.
Now, I mean, I'm sure there's laws against it in individual cities, or I'm sure if it's fun, it's probably against the law. But we do have a
Unless you can
tremendous amount
tax
of
it.
structure. Yeah, we do have a tremendous amount of structure fires because of people frying their turkeys in their garage. But I do not have what you would say area to deep fry a turkey because that is expensive.
Allow me to introduce you to the infrared air fryer.
Okay,
And I'm gonna move
we
on.
are trying to solve a problem that is not needed to be solved because I get 2 free Thanksgiving dinners by doing zero work. The fuck would I
You
change that?
drive and you spend your money on
I
gas
don't
in a
drive.
fucking truck that doesn't have a
Megan
registration.
Megan drives because my truck is currently parked and she does not like when I drive because somebody gets mildly angry when they
Somebody. What's your favorite fruit and why is it apple?
I do enjoy apples, but I don't think they're my favorite. And even if there's like an elaborate fruit spread, I think that my favorite fruit of all time is actually a pineapple because most of the time they're good. And before I go to something crazy like star fruit or whatever, I'll definitely I'll definitely eat pineapple. So I'm gonna go pineapple.
I remember when we
Pineapple, the
talked
fruit
about that. You said
eats you back.
What's that?
pineapple is the
pineapple.
fruit that eats you back.
Yeah, it has an enzyme that digests protein.
Oh,
So it's bad for you to eat pineapple?
In huge, large quantities that you're likely unable to reach.
Got you.
But if your mouth starts feeling funny because you eat too much pineapple, that's why. Overexposure to the enzyme.
It's probably bad for your gums and shit too. Then, like
everything in
Yeah, I
moderation.
mean, if you're not brushing your teeth.
everything in moderation.
But I imagine if you poured citric acid in your eyes, it's also not that great. Just don't be a fucking dumbass.
I mean, let's see how long we can keep our eyes open.
There you go.
Gross. All right. Now I know you've had that terrible Chicago pizza. But I got to know, your first time walking into a new pizza shop, you're just stopping in for a slice. Your first time there, are you getting a slice of cheese or a slice of pepper?
Pepper.
You disrespecting the answer now?
He,
Do you
he
want a
totally
slice
is.
of che, or would you just
Che?
like a slice of pepperoni?
Dude, yeah, when you're getting a New York slice, you got to get a fucking slice of pepperoni, dude. 100%.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right. All right.
You have to.
All right. So I'm
Because, dude, even
0
bad
for 4.
pepperoni is still all right.
I mean, I understand the logic and I get the logic.
No.
So
Your hope, I always will say, Johnny, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but your hope is a good cheese is phenomenal.
Yeah.
There is no denying that. Fresh, good cheese, all of that. However, Matt and I think in the way of no, but a bad cheese and a bad pepperoni is better. So we're just more realist of like, we're probably going to have a shitty slice of pizza, but we're protecting ourselves.
Yeah. That's why you buy one
just an
slice.
optimist.
You eat that pepperoni.
So,
and then if you think
but I
that the
want to
cheese will
know
be all right,
off
you
the
go back and get
bat.
another.
I want to know off the bat. Like,
You're
what kind of
yeah,
place is
you
this?
are-
The kind of place I can trust to come back? Is their cheese good? Is their sauce good? Is their dough good?
But you're also
Because I don't
you're
care if their
giving yourself-
pepperoni is
Yeah,
good.
but
You're
if that
giving
shit's
yourself
bad, the
a little credit.
pepperoni's good.
And
if
I'm
it's all
okay
good-
with suffer. So this is what I've. This is
Yeah.
where I like can go. It's like I can accept a little bit of a loss. I mean, I take a loss every fucking day. I eat something in the ass from the fucking government. I might as well eat it from the fucking pizza place.
I get what you're saying. You're willing to bet that the good is
Yes.
worth the negative, where we're shoring our bets because we're like, at least we can get this.
Yeah, at least I had the pepperoni.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a good.
Yeah, I get
it's
it.
a good way to deduce what kind of.
But any pizza shop should also have a shaker of salt, a shaker of garlic, and a shaker of fucking Parmesan, and a shaker of fucking
What's
crushed
the
red
salt
peppers.
Who's adding salt to a pizza?
Garlic
No more salt.
Garlic
Salt's good.
Garlic.
Okay. I'm thinking if you're just pouring regular fucking iodized salt on your pizza, man, like take it easy a little bit.
Actually, not for nothing. It does amplify if it's
No,
just
and it does.
missing
It
like a
tastes
little
great,
bit, just a
but
little
we
bit of
do
salt.
not need more sodium in our diets in the United States of America.
Yes, we do. What's the
No,
first
we
thing that
do
you
not.
fucking get when you get into the fucking the ER, the fucking ambulance? I'm sorry, that was a fucking now brain
Saline
fart from-
solution.
Exactly. They
Slightly
give you
different than
fucking-
consuming large quantities of sodium.
I beg. Look. You got to get minerals in you somehow.
You know
Like,
what? I take everything I say
I'd
back. You
consume
are correct.
salt better than sugar. I mean,
I can't disagree with that logic. I apologize. Consume as much sodium as you want. Who am I to judge?
Dude, they say it only negatively affects like 25% of the population.
1 in 4 odds, baby. Let's go.
I mean, those numbers aren't bad. It's better than
Also, 46% of the population can't digest properly enriched wheat. Like half of our population is allergic to enriched wheat, and we throw carbs at our entire population in any sort of which way. So, like,
you remember
it's
the
a wonder
fucking
why
food
America
pyramid?
is obese. Yeah, the food exactly. So, I'll take my chances with salt. So, speaking of carbs, what's your go-to sandwich?
So, man, I've been and hawed about this for like probably since the first time I heard you guys fucking ask these awesome questions.
These awesome questions.
That's one
Yeah.
way to lie to us.
The pause is what makes
I
it
gotta
the
church it.
these.
I gotta church it up. I gotta church it up a little. You know?
No, you don't.
Lord knows someone should. Just ain't gonna be us.
So, dude, it's totally a top. It's a tie, and it's like
We'll allow 2. If it's tied, go for 2. It's too
See-
rough to decide.
because like I love a hot Italian, you know, with everything covered. In
Okay, but what's that have to do with what the sandwich we're asking?
But, dude, I'm from Cleveland, and
Turns out I do too.
a Slyman's Reuben is the most melt in your mouth delicious fucking sandwich ever.
Oh, what,
Like,
Ruben?
a Slyman's Reuben. It's this deli that we have in Cleveland, and this shit literally melts in your mouth, dude. The corned beef, and it's just corned beef, sauerkraut, Thousand Island, Russian, and Swiss on rye.
And the hot Italian is the second one.
Yeah, because I can eat a hot Italian from anywhere. This is like pizza,
Yeah,
but a Reuben
it's got to be good.
can get fucked up in a
Gotta
hurry.
be from that place.
Yeah,
I gotcha. Sound logic. I can't go wrong with that.
Dude, it's been I love subs, and I love subs more than sandwiches because the sub has more bread to absorb what's going on with the sandwich. A fucking sandwich falls apart. It's always this thin layer and it falls apart and it's always a mess. So I fucking hate it at the end. So I always go for the sub. I have always dreamed of opening my own sandwich shop to teach people how to fucking do it right. Like,
Just you must do it this way. I'm gonna break your heart. I don't eat. I try to avoid sandwiches nowadays as much as I can, unless it's like a spectacular good one. Because, I mean, just the amount of nitrates and a lot of stuff. I'm like, I'll lower my chance on that. But also, I've had so many really shitty sandwiches that I'm like burnt out on shitty turkey sandwiches. Like you need like because you think about it, like Subway stopped being good, what, 15 years ago, 10 years ago? Like it used to be pretty damn good.
Dude, I didn't even fuck with the Subway anymore.
No,
like,
it's
barely, like,
terrible.
it's like almost for nostalgia.
if
It's
I
like
have
the
to
same
eat
with
Subway,
McDonald's
I'll
or
get a
any of the
meatball sub.
fast foods.
Yeah,
I
meatball
do
sub's fair.
fucking love Jersey Mike's, man. I'm obsessed
Jersey
with
Mike's is
fucking
pretty
Jersey
good.
Mike's, man. I don't know why.
I would get their buffalo
but
chicken, dude. That thing's pretty solid.
It is fucking good. Their
It's
buffalo
fucking
chicken's
solid.
really good, man.
I'm getting
I wish
hungry.
they
This
did
is
some
a bad
steak
topic.
sandwiches.
I know. I'm sitting here munching on fucking
I think
candy
they
'cause we
do
have-
too, don't they? Or is it like a no? I thought
I
they
don't
had a
think so.
steak, like steak Hawaiian sounding name, like steak Kalua or some shit. I could
Most
be
of the
wrong.
time, I just get the number 13, whatever the hell that thing is.
Yeah, I
Classic.
couldn't tell you. But
I
yeah,
go for the super sub because it's got ham and turkey and bacon, and it costs less than getting a turkey with bacon. So I'm like, fuck, add the ham
Jesus.
in too. It's more fucking
might as
A.
well add myself some more. Yeah,
Give me protein,
can't go wrong
baby.
with that.
I don't give a
Well,
shit.
I think that was a wonderful answer to the question.
They're beautiful answers, and I am fucking starving, and I really want to go to Cleveland now and get that fucking Reuben.
I know.
Dude.
Go visit Matfrat.
Yeah. Get
Have
some
a
of
Merry
that
Christmas.
blueberry muffin.
Wow.
Oh shit. Is there No, that's all the questions, dude.
That
Is
is,
that
we're
all?
done.
The sandwich?
So
You answered.
yeah,
You chose
that's
a
the last
tie.
one. Yep.
We allowed
That's-
it because we're just pushovers.
And now we pray.
Hopefully not. But we will go and listen to some crude words rushed together because I never truly give this the respect that it deserves and think beforehand. But I'm gonna, God, to quote Stoney, circle back to something that Matfrat mentioned when he started looking up the kind of podcasts on a subject that he wanted to learn about, right? And I think that's super important. And one thing I really appreciate about our podcast and any podcast in general is, it gives a lot of free information. And I really want to stress how much I appreciate our community. And I think we should continue to give information freely, right? Like, especially to people first learning. Like, any information you can help them with is great because we want to keep them away from people that are trying to charge them money for shit that they learned for free. Right? Like, pretty fucking ludicrous behavior that we want to avoid, right? All people vulturing on newbies. So give freely of information that you got for free. Don't be a dick. Mind your own business and go with Frog. Matfrat, do you have anything you want to plug or say before we end this show?
No, I mean it was great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for
And,
putting up with this nonsense.
It's not too bad.
Thank you for being a friend.
And then yeah, I mean shout out to the community, man. You guys are great. Everybody's great. Everybody's
Great. Just great.
very
Johnny,
helpful.
do you want to follow that beautiful poetic language?
Yes, I want to say everybody's great. It's great. We're just great. It's
Super
great.
great.
He's
Super great.
He's been smoking joints all show. Everything's great right now.
It's great. Dude, I fucking listen. I got out of
Gout out.
the got out, yeah. I got
Gout
out
out.
of
Gout
the 50-degree shower that I took for about a minute and a half after just getting out of the sauna, and it was 8:56 when I got out of that shower to put my clothes on to sit down to fucking press the send button. So I literally just got out of the sauna to fucking try and loosen my muscles up and do this episode on the high because I was
Well, we
fucking falling
appreciate it.
asleep at work today. So thank
I
you
did
guys
almost the
for
same thing, just didn't put clothes
making
on.
me fucking get in and get some motivation and loosen up, because otherwise I'd have been like, fuck it, man, falling asleep and fucking out.
We
Now I'm
appreciate you joining.
mostly
us, my
awake
friend.
to enjoy some fucking rest of the evening with my wifey. Thanks for listening, everybody. Peace.
Peace.